Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yes, welcome. This is our dedicated show with your host, Holy Souls in Physical Form. This is I, Sunshine M. I know usually what I do, I start off with a greeting from a different language or a different clan, right? So before I say this, I just want to show you guys. So bear with me once I, say it. Shoo. And this is the Khoi-Khoi. I don't know if you guys can see that, because it's actually quite hard to even read and talk about this section. Wow. And yeah, I wanted to I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, or I'm not quite certain. It's the Khoi-Khoi that I'm talking about here, right? But I'll do my level best. So with that being said, let's go right into it. Khoi-Khoi, gàllaeb, llgoas. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And that is the Khoi-Khoi clan, right? Well, naturally, we actually call them here in Africa, Bagotho, and this is when I translated it, my mother tongue, Southern Sesotho. So we used to call them, or we do call them, Bagotho or Bagotho, right? And basically, the word Khoi-Khoi derives from this word that I just used, Bagotho. Yeah, origins. Let's go right into it. As mentioned, the Khoi-Khoi tribes originated from modern-day Botswana and Namibia, but moved to South Africa 2,000 odd years ago as they moved into San territory. They brought their sheep and cattle, as well as complex social and governing systems. This was in direct opposition of the San way of life. Now, for those who probably don't understand about the San, it means South African native. That's what San actually means, the definition. So, meaning, well, the South African native, whichever way you want to put it, right? The San are people, it's basically anybody who's under the umbrella of Africa. That's it. 2:44 on the timer. San, South African native. We learn something new every day, right? I know. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about the innocence of a child. 0303. Balance is being restored. I guess that's the balance we're looking for. Isn't that something? How God works. Oh my word. 0303. Balance. Mind, body, and soul. Yeah, mind, body, and soul. Yeah, I was actually wanting to go Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. There we go. 0333. Balance. And that also means balancing your inner child. Hence the segment of this channel, or of this, whatever you want to call it, show, is innocence of a child. There's nothing as loving and as happy and as kind. Wow, I'm even getting emotional just talking about it. As a child. There's nothing so beautiful in the world. Because a child makes you realize just, how precious we are. Today, actually it's about a couple of times, like some time away, about a week or so, or 2 weeks, 4:33, and I was talking to one of my friends, right where I live, and there were these two kids, and they were playing, a boy and a girl, they're actually siblings, and it's so hilarious because the way, it's like the boy he was doing his best just to make her laugh, and she was just going 04:45. She was laughing. When somebody When was the last time you laughed from the pits of your stomach? I laugh every day, but I haven't had that good laugh in a while. You know, that laugh that you share with those people that you love, those authentic people that you love, that best friend, that best aunt, that best cousin, that late mom, you know. I haven't had that in a while, but I know I'm going to have it soon because I'm always laughing. I always see something good to laugh about, to smile about, because life is so good. Why not? Why not smile and laugh every day? You know? Even if it's just for a moment where you smile. This channel makes me smile because I'm talking to you guys. I'm reaching, you know, a cluster and a mammoth amount of people. Sorry, the heater is on, so don't want it to be burning down the furniture. You know, but I reach a lot of you guys, and it makes me happy. You know. And when I saw these kids laugh, and I was like, I just have to talk about this. I have to get to you guys about it. The innocence of a child. And just how much you too have it within you. As much as you might have this tough exterior and still hold on to the negative side of life, hold on to the negative things that have happened to us, we miss out on that laughter, on that happiness. Like, if you ever heard that, wow, you know, if you guys listen to a child laugh, like actually laugh, because kids don't need much to make them laugh, to be honest. You can just make a funny face and the kids, they just lose their minds. They go ballistic. You know? The laughter of a child. Innocence. The purity. I'm sorry that it was taken away from you as a child, whereby you were molested, whereby you were raped, whereby you were used and abused in ways with which you could not defend yourself because you were a child. But that child that loves so freely, that sees beauty in everything, you still have her in you. You still have him in you. Look in. Don't be afraid to. I know it's frightening. Oh, it's frightening. It starts with you giving yourself a hug first, you know? It starts with you acknowledging that the people you looked up to did you wrong. And that's okay. It's okay. You're still here. And that innocence of that child needs you. Because I feel like, you know, when we're all born, we come into a world whereby we get the word that my father used, and it's a word that stuck with me, but at times I tend to forget it. I don't know why. But we were born with innocence, and then we were corrupted. There we go, 8:44. We were corrupted. That's why we carry so much baggage that turns us into people that we are not, and we choose to go to the dark side. Because we're still hurting. You know? We're still hurting. We're still crying for that hug from your dad or from your mom, from somebody who just cares. And even when it does come, we don't even see or notice it because we are still so caught up in this pain. That inner child still cries for help every day because we are afraid to go within. It hurts, I know. I've not been molested or anything, you know. Not that it's a joke or anything, but I've not been in that kind of situation. It's just, I've seen people who've gone through it, and I know what pain is. I've been somebody who's been codependent on others for so long, for most of my life. Because I was always rejected, outcasted, left out in the cold, all the time by people that I do love. And now I love them from a distance. Stay there. You know? And I prefer it that way. Because I'm ready to meet a person like yourself. To meet people like you. Who have been hurt, used and abused, and still had the courage to wake up every day, look into that mirror, heal every day, and embrace the innocence of that inner child that is still within you. God, I love God. I love God so much. I love my ancestors. I love the angels. I love me. And I love you guys. Because you're strong enough to wake up every day and fight for you. And that is so fucking phenomenal. That innocence. 11:11. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's time for you to release. It's time for you to let go. So, let's start with all the waterworks. It's messing up a little bit of makeup, that's all I have on. llgoas, gàllaeb, llgoas. That's the Khoi-Khoi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And hey, 11:55, good night. Be good, be blessed, because you are. And always, always put God first. You guys are phenomenal.